Alright, boys and girls, welcome to the stream. Hopefully it's working out. Stop through the chat room and let me know. I apologize, we're a little behind. We're into this first set here, and now you see Mitch just dropped it up to 2, jumped up to 2. So it's 3-2 Mitch. Give me a second here, let me get caught up with some stuff here. Alrighty, I apologize. I Nothing but bad luck here to get going. So we're kind of deep into it. It's 3-2. We're here at Wise Guys for TNT Fight Night. You're gonna hear a bunch of background stuff, so I'm trying to catch up, getting it out to everybody. It's Brett Hopkins, Mitch Boles. Um, I'm not sure what was going on. I had a whole bunch of trouble getting the live feed going here, but we're back up here, and I'll stay with you the best I can. If we have any more problems, I'll let you know. I will record it for a while, so if I have to, if something goes terribly wrong, we'll let you know, and I'll put it up afterwards. But so the plan tonight is that they are going to play 3 sets, race to 7, and they're starting off with 8 ball here. Oh my goodness, it's getting all crazy with it. Race to 7, we're starting off with 8 ball, and I believe it'll go to 9 ball after this, or maybe it did. No, it's still 8 ball. Is it? Let me check. Okay. So yeah, we're still on the 8 ball. Brett was looking to. I got kind of confused. I was looking at what was left on the table there. So, took me a minute. We got it all figured out. Here we are. A couple things. I didn't get them up there because some stuff is messed up. I will do my best to try to get it fixed here in a second or two. Check out our new friends at RACKEM Billiard Apparel. You can find them on Facebook at RACKEM Billiards Apparel. If you search RACKEM Billiards Apparel at Facebook, there's an S on the billiards when you search on Facebook. I'm not 100% sure why, but you'll find them that way. It looks like Mitch just gave a ball in hand there. So with that one, Brett sinks that. Let me find my button here. Brett sinks that one and goes up 4-2. I'll get back up here with the commentary in just a second. I'm just kind of nail everything down, make sure it's all right and doing its business. So I am here. I will catch up with you in just a second. I'm just double checking everything, dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's. So here we go. Brett's gonna break up the seventh rack of this race here. All right. I'm just double checking. I'm all worried. Make sure that looks okay for you guys. So. All right, things are starting to come into play. Hey, if you're stopping through, make sure you stop in that chat box and say hello and let me know what you're thinking, who you think might take this and stuff like that. I'm gonna get all caught up here. I'm a little behind. I'm a little frazzled. For those of you who know me, when things don't go right, it irritates me just a wee bit. My stuff in my descriptions all disappeared and everything like that for right now, so I'm gonna have to go in after the fact and check that out. Don't forget, I will throw it up in the chat box here real quick. The link to our tip page where you can stop by and drop us a tip to help us make the streams better and keep them free for you guys and everything like that. Probably the wrong time. I think you might be a little biased, Carson, but you might be right as well. He's shooting pretty good right now, so I'll throw that up there, and I'm also going to throw up the link to our new friends there, RACKEM Billiard Apparel. You definitely want to check them out. Hopefully here soon, they're going to hook us up with some stuff that I can share with you guys, and they've got some great designs on some hoodies and a lot of other really cool apparel. So definitely check them out. Check them out on Facebook. You can find their information on our site, and like I said, here in a second I'll throw the link up and you can go check it out. Really cool designs. I personally really like their logo, and they have a couple other shirts that they set up with their RACKEM logo, and they look really neat. They've got a couple really cool t-shirt designs, and they go into hoodies and a lot of really cool pullovers and things like that. Some really nice tournament shirts as well for like state play and nationals and stuff like that. So they're definitely worth checking out. We appreciate them helping us out. So definitely make sure you go check them out. Mitch is coming back up here. Looks like he's shooting where's my button? I gotta go to. He followed her up there a little too much. Had to go to Hollywood mode so I could see the table a little better. Brett's going to get ball in hand. He's going to come down and work down here at the bottom of the table. He's going to start with the 13. He should be able to just... He doesn't want to go too far because he rolls up too far. He's going to get hooked behind this. Oh, and he bumps the 7 out of his way, so that worked out. So I have a nice shot on the 9. I think he left himself enough angle where he can maybe come down off the rail a little bit and play play a little bit into the corner. And little tighter cut than he was hoping for, but he got it. So it looks like he should be able to.
Faith, my child.
Yeah, and that cut right there will put Brett up 5-2. We'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, so we moved on to the 8th rack of this set. Alright. My mug is all empty. You guys need to help me fill it up. Let's see if I can get over here and do some typing. My microphone is not cooperating with my typing, though. I'll tell you that right now. I'm going to throw the link up for our tip page, and then I'm going to throw the link up real quick for our friends over at RACKEM Billiard Apparel, because I want you guys, or Billiard Apparel, I want you guys to check them out. I think it's some really cool stuff. Brett tries to push the one ball down in the corner, and it didn't quite go for him. Switch over to the Hollywood cam. I hope you're watching, Hollywood. If you're hanging out in the chat room, hanging out watching, jump in the chat room. Excuse me. Don't let Chris and Carson take over this chat room. Talk it up. Tell me who you think's gonna win, and let's have some fun in there real quick here.
I can't even see the chat on mine. I'm gonna pull a video up on my phone.
What?
I can't see the chat on mine. I thought you were gonna turn it off or something.
Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. Forgot that I switched to the Hollywood cam while that other thing was up, and it popped up. Quick sneak at our next fight night coming up in a couple weeks. What's going on, Brad? Thanks for stopping by and watching. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and TNT page on Facebook. Keep up with all kinds of cool stuff as well. I'll throw a link into the chat box for that too, because for some reason my description links aren't there. Like I said, I was having all kinds of problems getting the feed started through my software today, and I'm not sure what the problem was, but hopefully I got it fixed. We're out here live now, so we're all good. We're here at Wise Guys for a TNT fight night. I said if you ever want to challenge somebody, you can hit us up and set it up and hit us up, and we will help you out. I say it doesn't have to be here at Wise Guys either. You can and with that one, Brad goes up 6-2. If you ever want to challenge somebody,
I challenge Trina.
I'm good. All right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Trying to get some stuff out there real quick. And I just remembering something too that somebody pointed out to me standing here. If you clicked on the link from our Facebook page to get here, you might not be able to see the chat. You'll have to actually jump into the YouTube app, or if you're on your computer, it'll work that way. But if you follow the link from like the Facebook page or something like that, it will actually take you. Excuse me. It will take you just to a browser where you won't see the chat unless you might have to log in, or otherwise, if you're on your phone watching it, you're better off to go to the YouTube app and find the stream that way. So if you're not subscribed yet, you can go to YouTube app, search TNT tournaments, and you'll see the live feed, and you can get set up and get in here. What's going on, Lucas? Brad, thanks for stopping out. The other one I was going to throw up is our TNT page, Facebook page, so you guys can go check it out. I have to redo my links because they are not in my description. I can do them later, but I don't want to mess around and mess with them right now, so we'll do them a little bit later. Brett's up at the table. Looks like he played a little bit of a safety shot there. You can go check us out there at TNT Tournaments. On Facebook, there's a link there in the chat room. I'll add the links, all those links to our description here in a little while. So thanks, Brad. We do quite a bit. You check out our YouTube channel. You'll see all kinds of stuff. This is our third or fourth fight night challenge match that we've done. We also stream weekly on Friday nights for our Friday tournament. Recently, this past weekend, we also had a memorial tournament that we streamed on Saturday. We've streamed some other memorial tournaments. If you go up on there, you'll see quite a few videos of some tournaments we put on. So we actually streamed a softball tournament as well, part of one, good chunk of part of one. Just doing what we can to grow the sport and support it, bring it the coverage it deserves. Thank you, Lucas. It just, I keep telling people, I make this joke about the other night I was sitting around late at night looking for something, and I remember a day many years ago that you could be sitting around late at night and real late at night you'd be able to catch some pool tournaments or a pool match on TV, and it was so cool. But now I'm sitting around flipping through the hundreds and hundreds of channels there are, and I couldn't find pool anywhere. But I came across some freaking guy in a kilt throwing a freaking axe. And I'm like, well, this is ridiculous, dude. There needs to be more pool on TV. And don't get me wrong, I'm not. There's a lot of people streaming pool now, and I really appreciate that. I think it's awesome. But some of them are, you have to. Some of them you have to charge. They charge you to watch, and I understand it. I get it. Don't get me wrong. But I don't. I don't ever want to have to do. I don't ever want to have to do that. I don't want it to come to a point where I had to charge somebody to watch my stream. I mean, it's enough as it is to be able to have the luxury of being able to sit down on the internet and watch something, let alone something cool, and then having to pay for it. I'll do. I know it sounds weird when I ask for you guys to check out our tip page and drop us a tip, and then in the same breath say that I'm trying to keep the streams free because. It sounds strange, but it just any little bit helps, and it goes. Like I said, I do this because I love the game. I love trying to grow the sport, get new players in, get tournaments all over the place. So a little bit of help here and there. It's not just for me. And with that one, Mitch jumps up, so it's 3-6. We're gonna throw up our next fight night challenge coming up here. It's a little ways between this one. This one's coming up the end of the month. Actually, we refer to her as Miss TNT, Christina Tucker, and Bryant Lilly will be playing a race to, I think, what does it say there? I can't even remember now. Give me 1 second. race to 7. They're going to just be playing 8 ball. They're actually going to do that on Sunday right before we start our Sunday league. So we do an in-house Sunday league, and so just before that starts, a couple hours before that starts, they'll be here playing that. It ought to be an interesting match. Brian's a great shot. Chris is a good shot. It'll be interesting. So, and we'll have that on. We'll stream that live. May even turn into getting to see some of the Sunday matches, a little bit of our Sunday matches going on. So you never know how that'll go. So it looks like I didn't even get all the details from these guys, how they were doing stuff, because I was so frustrated. So Brett's going to step up and break this 10th rack of this set. Remember, they're racing to 7. They're playing this first set will be the 8 ball. The second set, I believe, is 9 ball, unless they switch up and play 10 ball first. I'm not sure. But all 3 of them, they're going to race to 7, unless they make a change, which I'm sure they'll tell me about. But so Brett broke. I didn't see if he dropped anything or not, but he did scratch. So Mitch will have ball in hand here. I don't think he noticed it, actually. Almost looks like he played it right from where Brett said it. Excuse me. Oh, Brett. So, looks like Mitch established himself there. Sorry about my movement noises. Oh. Goofy Brett. Let's see here if this is. It is okay. So you guys, there you go. Help Mitch out. Just keep talking there, because you obviously know, Brett's going there and checking him out. So. So, Mitch is back up at the table. You guys, and I'm messing with some different stuff too. So, you guys, let me know if you can read that scoreboard, okay? So. And I'm gonna check this thing here, double check it. If you Brett knows this place. So help me fill up this mug today. You can stop over at that link. I shared the Streamlabs link there. And any kind of new subscribers during the stream, new subscriber will kind of look like this here. It'll come across there, and you'll get a cool little TNT coin dropped in there. And then if you go through the link there and drop us a tip of some sort, it'll shout out to you and show everybody how cool you are. Show you what donated, and it'll drop some coins in there. The 6 is hard to read. Yeah, it is a little rough. I'll see what I can do for it. Thank you, Carson. You're such a good viewer. All right. Yeah, I will definitely work on that here in a second, Carson. See if I can move this thing here without causing myself any massive troubles. It's not cooperating with me. All right. There's stuff everywhere right now. All right, so got a little mess here. Uh-oh, Mitchell's pulled out the short stick now. About to show everybody what's going on. Well, that's going to be a hard one, reaching across the table like that to try to jump. That's going to be rough. This could turn out very, very badly. Ooh, he almost knocked the 8-ball in. That could have got. I say that was looking to get ugly. Let's see what we can do here. Where is my... Just remember, Lucas, Mitch, well, he might be able to see some of this. So. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna turn my mic on so I can hear them back there a little bit. They're yeah, they're back there talking about you, Lucas. Just so you know, I'll kick the mic on here in a minute. We'll see if we can hear him a little bit. Let's see. I think, Carson, that 6 is part of the reason why it's kind of hard to see is because it's because of the font itself. The 6 is actually split in half. So. Let's see if we can. Oh, that got a little out of hand. That's getting a little out of hand. Yeah, that jump was definitely hard for sure, Brad. Yeah, trying to reach across the table like that was definitely a rough one. And give him props though; it was a good try. Brett's got ball in hand here. I'm watching and I'm working on trying to work on stuff at the same time. So I have to apologize if I apologize if I'm missing stuff. Doing my best to keep up with things here. Mitch is back at the table now. It looks like he's going to try to cut. I believe that's the 10 ball. Let's take a look here. I can't see real well. Oh. That was a bad hit. He got a piece of the 8 ball first. So Brett's going to come to the table and have a ball in hand here. I might have to let you guys hear some of it. Oh. There's some mad crap talking going on back there. That's for sure. Oh, a lot of rattling. These guys need to get serious here for a second. Need to get a little serious. And welcome everybody to Wise Guys here in Dixon. We're playing a Tuesday night fight between Brett and Mitch. Brett Hopkins, Mitch Boles. Right now Brett's up 6-3 in a race to 7 in 8 ball. The plans are they're going to play 8 ball, 9 ball, and 10 ball. And I apologize, we did miss a bit of it. Tried to bring it we got some of it out there for you. Nice shot. Nice long table bank there, and left himself a good one on the 8 here. They're going to switch games here. We'll probably take a quick break. That looks like Brett won the 8 ball set. I'm gonna show you guys some sponsors real quick from earlier from our Friday tournament and our Saturday tournament. I'll be right back. We'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. Don't worry, they're taking a little break in between matches. They're going to go to 10 ball. I was right about that. They decided they're going to switch to that. So all the sponsors you saw, big shout out to them. They all helped us out with our J Balford tournament on Saturday. I figured I'd give them a little extra love because we really appreciate everything our sponsors do to help us. If you're ever interested in become a table sponsor or a stream sponsor or anything like that, get a hold of us, and we will definitely work something out with you. Don't forget to check out our friends at RACKEM Billiard Apparel on Facebook. You can search them. I put the link in there, and I'll drop it again. Trying to find that thing, and I will put it up for you. You can check them out. Let me find it here. Coming up, our next tournament coming up is obviously our Friday night, weekly Friday night here at Wise Guys. We start at 7 o'clock. You can get signed up for that at butiswiser.net, the TNT site. And you can see the events all. You will see all of our events on our TNT page, our Facebook page. I put a link in the comments, and then I said later on I will add the comments to all the links in the description. They will end up being there by the time once the video gets done. I'll go through and get them all set up so that you guys will be able to find them. Excuse me, I'm trying to multitask here. We got 10 ball coming up next. They're like I said, they're taking a quick little break and gather their stuff. It was quite the little 8 ball match. Hopefully, maybe they've calmed down a little bit. Maybe the 10 ball. For those of you who don't know, I'll explain the 10 ball rules here real quick while I'm doing this, and hopefully I can keep myself nice and focused here. Alright, I'm going to throw this up there so you guys can see it. Hopefully it'll stay up long enough. There you go. You can search that right there. Then that QR code, if you can scan it fast enough, should take you right to their Facebook page. You can check them out. RACKEM Billiard Apparel. Those guys, like I said, they've got some really cool stuff. Really, really nice designs. I like the way they look, and the really nice guy. I actually talked to him the other night on the phone. He's a really nice guy. He's really into to growing the sport and building it and supporting pool players and things like that. So definitely give them a check out, and you'd be hard pressed not to get away from there without buying something from them. I can tell you that for sure. So 10 ball. 10 ball is a rotation game, just like 9 ball, and you obviously shoot all the balls in order. Difference between 9 and 10 ball obviously is there's an extra ball. So it's an 8 ball rack minus the bottom or back roll, and you have to call your pocket. There's no slopping anything in. You have to call your pocket. You can't just slop in the 10 ball and win. You have to call it. If you're going to shoot a combination, you have to call it. The push rule on the break still applies. The very first shot after a break can be a push. If the breaker doesn't make a ball, the opponent can come up and make a push shot, which means he can basically just push the cue ball out in any manner, and then his opponent will have the option of taking the shot or pushing it back to him. And then it's a call your pocket game. So I'll give you an example. There's a situation where let's say you call the 2 ball, you shoot the 2 ball and you miss the 2 ball, and you accidentally knock another ball into a pocket. Your opponent has the option of taking the shot as it is or giving it back to you and making you shoot that. So it kind of eliminates that oops I missed and stuck you kind of thing. So that'll be something to watch out for. So excuse me. They're getting all set and ready. I'm going to go explain to them now. I'm going to turn that mic on back there just because you guys are cracking me up. So give me a second. I'll be back, and we're going to get going with 10 ball in just a minute. All right. I just went back there to make sure they both remember the rules. So they're getting ready to go. Brett's racking it up. Looks like Mitch is going to take the first rack. I think I'm gonna check this microphone. I warned them I was gonna turn it on because they're cracking me up back there a little bit. All right, so here we go. Race to 7 now, and we're gonna play 10 ball, and then they'll do the 9 ball. So it's Mitch, or let's do this so I don't forget. Here they go now. Brett's just tearing this up. I'm gonna update this little score thing. I'm gonna put the set score down at the bottom. Brett won that first one, and Mitch, just to kind of keep up with it. So yeah, like I said, 10 balls a rotation game. They play. You gotta shoot everything in order. So now he's on to the 5 ball, and he's gonna hook him. He's gonna get a little bouncy. There he goes, a little bounce to get the 6 ball. Came back off the rail a bit. He'll have a decent cut on it. It'll be a tough shot to get to this 8 ball. He's just come up a little farther. So cut this 8 ball down. Come back and leave himself real nice to the 9. He'll probably might have to cheat it a little bit to leave on the 10 ball. Rolls up a little bit, leaves a cut on the 10, but I think he can get it. You might have jinxed him, Brad. Let's hope. Oh, nice. So, nice little run out there for Brett. So, Brett goes up 1-0 now in the 10 ball. The 10 ball is gonna, it's gonna make you think a little more because you can't really play a safety because you can't call a safety and make a safety. Yeah, it didn't, Brett. I didn't. I should have said something because the commentary curse really seems to get him. So here comes Brett. He's gonna break the second rack of this one. I gotta turn that mic on because these guys are cracking me up back here. Let's let me hook you guys up with some of this fun back here. Trina, if you're watching, I'm getting ready to share them with the world because they're cracking me up a little bit. Here we go. I'm going to give you guys some live audio from back in the back over the table here. So I apologize right now for language. I'm going to tell you it's going to get a little non-PG here.
They don't care.
Just for shiggles, we're gonna pop that 10 ball.
I love Shiggles.
Do ya?
That was a name, right?
So it sounds like Mitch said he's going to try to kick the 1 into the 10 and make the 10.
That's what your wife said.
Yeah, he's cheating on you with malaria.
Oh, nice try.
He tried and he almost got it.
No.
Not now.
Yeah, we like to think that sometimes, Brad, but you never know. Got to warn him for the little one. So what's Brett going to do?
Go gadget.
No, I'm not calling. I'm calling one ball.
I think he called the 10
He was like,
and did not make it.
Even if I miss, I'd rather. If I fucking miss that 10 ball, I'm gonna leave it right in
Hey,
the
you know
corner.
what? You can go ahead and miss every shot. That's fine with me. Ain't gonna bother me a bit.
I bet.
Okay, so the 1 ball seems to be causing some issues for this
Let's see
gentleman.
it. Let's see it.
Let's see if we can make some.
Oh yeah. All right. All right. That's
He said, wait, I don't want to see it. Wait, take that back.
He hit that 1 ball pretty good.
I know, right? They do fucking 8 rail make this and all.
We'll put it right there.
I believe it.
I think he's going to try to kick at it, cut it, come off the bottom rail, shoot up towards the 1, try to cut it in the corner. He's gonna get some. Didn't work out real well for him because he got that 1 ball, or hit the 5 ball first.
I don't like that fucking 3 ball though.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I'll leave it for you, but
I bet you will. I'm gonna get to it right now.
Now, oh my gosh!
I don't want to shoot it.
I don't think they neither one of them want to make the 1 ball.
yeah, you're gonna
I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's getting a little weird.
Oh no. He was just kidding.
just kidding. It'll be all right.
Yeah,
You know, we're gonna call that 10 ball
it's
right here.
I think it's start the side action on who makes the 1 ball first here. Nope.
I kind of wish we would have made it now because then you would
Wait,
have
that was
shit.
just kidding?
Huh?
That was just kidding?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just kidding.
I really didn't want to make that.
Why would he?
Why would I want to make
I'm still waiting for you to move that 3 ball.
He's already moved the ball, I think, once.
All right, so the 1 ball has finally found its way off the table. We might have ourselves a game here, boys and girls. Uh-oh. Now if they slop the 10 ball in like that, that rule still applies, but the 10 ball will be spotted. Anything else won't be. So Brett Brett likes to play a little defensive shot here. Kicks the 3 up and out in front of the 7. Kind of trying to hide it from him.
Perfect shot.
Well, yeah. Of course I will. You know why? Because it's close enough for me to jump this time. I could actually reach it.
Rippy
I
says
gotta have.
Rippy says he's got the winner.
It's like Mitch is going to the short stick again.
Who's that?
Like I said, don't forget to check out. I'm going to throw this link back up in here again. Really appreciate these guys coming on board with us to help us out.
I've commented that I won the first set.
Really nice guy. I talked to him for a bit last night. Super nice guy. It's got some really great designs and some really cool actual shirt styles that are on there. Yeah, he's going for it, Brad. And you definitely want to go check these guys out. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! I'm not exactly sure what. Oh my goodness! That was. Oh my. Oh my goodness! I'm a little scared, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's getting a little frightening back here. So Brett combos that in, and he goes up 2-0.
Ain't my cousin no more. It was until.
Yeah, he got a little nuts with that one, didn't he, Brad? It was kind of frightening. And so you see that, I'll throw that a couple times up there, our next fight night challenge as of right now. We have some openings up between that, obviously, because it's a few weeks away. It's not until the end of the month here, June 30th, or I think, June 30th. Going to be actually be a Sunday night fight, or Sunday afternoon fight, I guess it would be. So Mitch is going to step up and break the 3rd rack of this set. Here he goes. I'm trying to get this typed in here, and I'm not having a. There you go. Throw this the RACKEM Billiard Apparel link up here, and go check them guys out on Facebook. Brett steps up now. That was kind of loud. Where the heck did it go? I looked away completely, so I'm not even sure what happened just now. Where is... obviously it was. Brett's got ball in hand. I'm not even sure what happened here just now. Sorry about that if you guys heard that. I'm missing something here. Where is my... There it is. It looks like Brett tried to take the 10 ball on the combination and didn't get her. Brett's kind of looking things over now. Mitch came up, and I'm not sure what exactly happened. They're shooting a 3 ball there. It's tucked in. back up here now. He's got ball in hand. It's a little tricky. He's got the. Is that? I can't tell if. I skipped out on the audio there for a second. They were making my brain. Oh, they're trying to. Okay, the two. It is the two ball. I missed. Wasn't looking. Or no, that's not the two ball. Is that the two ball? I need to go and look because for some reason. Hold on a second. Okay, I was overlooking at that. Now he's shooting. That was the 4 ball. I thought that was the 2 ball for some reason. So it was not. Well, there's a leave right there. That's going to cause some problems for Brett. He's going to have to try to kick at this and get a piece of the 4. I don't think it's on the rail. And he doesn't make it, so we'll give Mitch ball in hand. Not that it's going to be much help. That's a good play. It's a good play right there, though. I mean, this is going to turn into a... Brett's going to call the 8 ball. There's a tricky situation here. Ooh, nice shot, though. Got it out of there and somehow managed to tie it back up just like the 4 and the 6 were tied up. So, don't forget, check us out on Facebook if you haven't already. TNT page. Stop over and give us a like. You'll find all kinds of stuff. We share not only our tournaments, but we do share other tournaments that are going on as well. As well as a bunch of other really cool pool stuff and whatnot. So don't forget to stop by our page and give us a like and follow on there so you can find out what we got going on and other people in the area got going on. We also have links to some really cool groups that you shoot pool when you're in the area. They'll help you get hooked up with some of the other league players. I know there's actually a gentleman from our Thursday league in Rock Falls that is looking for a sub. I know that. I'm not sure if he posted it on the other group yet or not, but oh, look at this. Did he call it? I think he did. Let me see. Oh, let's come back. Let's bring back these guys in their awesome audio. It was a nice shot. He did call it. But yeah, go check out our Facebook page. Here's another. I'll link it up for you again until I get it put up in the comments section or the description. It was a nice shot, but he kind of stuck himself here now because the 6 ball's tucked behind that 9. He's gonna have to find a way to get a piece of it. Looks like he's gonna try a couple rails. Oh, not enough mojo and a little off, so Brett will get ball in hand here. Looks like he's going to play a same little tap shot that they did earlier. Mitch is going to come in and this could be a little back and forth for a second. Now, see, I would try to not hit it hard, but I try to kick that 6 up around the 9 and bring the cue ball back just a little bit. Just tap the 6 enough in the. There you go. But cue ball came back out a little too far. Mitch has got a nice. He's going to try to run that all the way up and just barely misses. Catches a little rattle there. So Brett's going to have a nice shot there.
Lucas, he has a short bumper.
Puts away the 6, comes back down. He's going to leave himself a tough little cut on the 8 though now. It'll be an interesting shot, that's for sure. find its way in there? No, and I think Mitch still has a shot.
This looks like a perfect shape for me.
It does. Kind of comes back a little.
Sure about that?
A little bit. I mean, we'll see what happens, but for now, it looks like shape for
I'll
me.
take her straight across.
Yep, perfect shape for me.
All right.
And he
That's
tries to
what
cut
I'm
it and
shooting, I
doesn't
guess.
work out for him. Runs back up and
Try again
scratches his
next rack.
ball and hand to Brett now.
You know what happens when you roll something too
You
big?
come
you
back up
choke.
here and shoot this 10 ball now. Shoot.
Let's choke. I say, hair looks nice.
I thought so. I just cut it earlier.
I believe it. I need one of
Is
those
it good?
myself.
Hair, he's got like
Should be an easy shot here. Cuts it in. And that'll jump him up to 3-0 lead. Sorry about that. I'm fielding a bunch of phone calls and stuff right at the moment, trying to take care of some stuff. So you saw Brett jump up to a 4-0 lead there. He's making quick work of this table right now. Shooting at the 7 ball. Kicks the 8 out a little bit. He should be able to shoot that all the way up in the top corner. Roll the cue ball up just enough to play the 9 in the side. Apologize if you guys are seeing that flash. I think I might be having an issue with the wire. Hopefully I'll get her squared away. Oh, stay out of there. Ooh, nice leave. Look at that. That was impressive. There you go. Brett jumps up to 10-0 lead. Oh, what the heck? All right, here we come now. The 6th rack of this set here in the race to 7. They're playing 10 ball. Boom! Flies that cue ball off there. Almost took out his opponent. He tried. All right. I apologize. Sorry. I missed something, and I forgot to. Oh, that's right. I'm not sure if what I said when I came off there last time. The score, it is 5-0. I think for some reason I feel like I might have said it was 10-0, but I apologize. It is 5-0, obviously. So it looks like he spotted the 10 ball because he knocked it in. I was kind of looking away there for a second, so I didn't see it. Appreciate you guys all stopping by and watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe button. Excuse me. And check out some of these links that I'm sharing. Our Facebook page is right there. The RACKEM Billiard Apparel link is right there. Check that out on Facebook. Those guys have some really cool designs and a lot of really cool clothing. And really cool. Definitely check them out. Real good delivery times from where they're at. So not a big long wait. So definitely want to check them out. He does a lot of really cool stuff on his Facebook page, so you definitely want to get over there and like that. He just recently did a drawing, and I know they have another milestone they're getting ready to reach that they're going to do another drawing, so definitely want to stop by there and check that out. I'm going to drop another link in there for you. You guys can help us out if you like watching free pool streams and want to see us get more tournaments in, more events covered, and help us make things better. You can stop by this link and drop a tip for us and help us out. Like I said, I don't pay myself at all for this. Anything you guys are able to share with us goes directly back into the streaming process with helping us get to, like I said, to more events, helping us with equipment, things like that, helping us hopefully avoid more problems like we had today. So anything you can share with us would be greatly appreciated. And of course, you'll always get a bunch of big shout outs, and you'll see your name scroll across our stream if you do it while we're live. And you'll help us fill up the mug. And as we start getting the tips, we will definitely start recognizing everyone that tips us no matter when in each one of our streams. So if anything you can do to help would be greatly appreciated. There's that link right there. You can check that out. It's in the comments section, in the chat box, I mean. And later on, when I get around to it, I will get all these links put into our description, so they'll be with the video when you watch it later. So we're doing a TNT fight night here live from Wise Guys in Dixon. It's Brett Hopkins and Mitch Boles. Brett won the first race to 7 in 8 ball. We're in the second race to 7 10 ball. You didn't miss the 9 ball. They decided to do 10 ball first. They're going to do the 9 ball after this. Mitch did a little better in the 8 ball run. He kept that one close. I can't remember what the score was. I have to go back and look. It was 7-3, I believe it was. He says struggling a little bit here to get on the scoreboard. Looks like Brett's in line here to put this one away. He's going to cut this 10 into the side. And there it goes. So that will jump Brett up to 6-0. I'll be back in just a second. Mitch steps up to break the 7th rack of this set. He's going to have to do something if he wants to get on the board before this one's over. a shot at kind of blocked on the one ball here. Actually, now that I'm looking at it. Come on. There we go. He's gonna try. I think he may have called a push. I didn't have the awesome mic on. Let's see if we can hear what they got to say back there. Looks like it obviously was a push. Brett's trying to play a little defensive shot there.
It's not already got ball in.
10 maybe? No, looks like it's clear.
No, 10, 3 or 10 either one hit. It's ball hand then. Yeah, 3 or 10 either one hit. Go ahead and shoot. Don't cheat when you get here.
He tried to push the 10 to the rail a little bit there, and it didn't quite make it. So Brett will have ball in here. Sorry, Mitch will have ball in hand here.
What a guy!
So Mitch is going to try to shoot this 3-ball up.
I've actually lost 10 pounds.
Gets her all lined up where he wants it. Nope. Going to change his mind a little more here. See, I would almost come from one more angle to break that 10 off the 6.
I said I'll take a dozen beers.
But then again, I suppose a little headward side there. So, yeah, Jerry only cut the balls from it, so he almost should have broken out. I think I would have brought the cue ball over towards the 9 ball and shot an angle there, and kicked the 10 off there. He's going to probably just try to stop this cue ball real quick. Come all the way around. Oh, yeah, that's not bad because now he can roll the 5 up to play try to play the combination on that 10.
For the background, everything about a week.
A week and a half.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah.
The guys kind of been playing a little.
They're at work.
They've been a little.
The applications.
They haven't. I don't know how to explain it. Mitch is gonna have to try to get himself on the board here.
Yep.
Looks a little offline on the shot. Holy Christmas!
How the fuck did you do that? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh my!
Last I checked, counting my TV, which is still streaming, there's only like 8 people do it. So like,
Oh, good.
that's only like, what, 12 people?
And that's probably like 7 out of the people that I know.
Yeah. We'll call it 2 ball back here.
What?
2 ball back here.
So Brett's gonna call the 10 ball back in the corner. You see him tap there,
I mean, back here.
and it did.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, at least around the table.
Yeah, we say
Doesn't
all
quite
the
get
other
there.
tables. Can't say so much for anybody else. And
Hey, it don't matter what you do as long as the next guy don't do better.
Oh, that's some good philosophy there.
theory ain't working for them.
So we're live here at Wise Guys for TNT Fight Night. Mitch Boles and Brett Hopkins in their second set, 10 ball race to 7. The 9 ball set's going to be coming up here shortly.
I have right now 2 racks.
Mitch runs a 6 ball up and misses it.
Yeah, it's not as bad.
So Brett's going to step up, try to cut this 6 ball down in the corner. Gets it, bumps the 7 just enough. It's a little tap. Play the 8 ball. Should be a quick out here, and this will end this one.
I was just kidding.
This one's pretty much over as long as he doesn't make a goofy mistake here. And there's that commentary curse for those of you wondering. So he's gonna call the cut on the 9. Stands up, resets. Uh-oh. Didn't get her. And he left it right in front of the pocket and left a nice shot for Mitch on the 9 ball. Now Mitch just needs to kind of.
If you win this game, I know we're not.
Oh, well. Nice knowing you, I guess.
Guess the cue balls
Hold on, you need friends, worse than you.
Just gotta just knuckle down, put this away, and not trying to drive anything crazy. I'm still in my head trying to figure out that shot on the 5-ball. If anybody else saw that and
I
can
don't know,
offer me an
Hilarious is
explanation,
apparently
I
available.
greatly appreciate jumping in the chat box and
She fucks everybody.
telling me your opinion on that.
Hilarious. All guys are panders.
It's okay, the microphone wasn't on at first.
That was a whole new conversation from like an hour ago or something.
What the? What should have been a quick, easy out here just turned into a quite the difficult
That's
shot.
why I came, because you guys are all on the camera laughing, and I could hear nothing.
So he's gonna.
He was gonna turn the camera on for a little bit. I don't know if he decided not to. Everybody's like, "You guys are just too damn funny back here." He's like, I'm busy listening to you guys.
Trina, if you're watching and listening, yes, it's still on. We're listening to them.
You said something about maybe turning the mic on or something.
And then I said, if he turns the mic on, we're all just gonna be back here like this.
That already just
So
started.
they'll be able to hear everything they're talking about
Turn the
later.
mic on or not, I'm coming to listen for myself.
So let's see what Mitch is gonna try to do with the 10 ball here.
Call it up there.
Calls it up in the top corner.
So that was happening.
Oh, plays a little wide and oh,
You know what, though?
I think that's gonna end that one. He's gonna make Brett shoot it. He's got ball in hand. So.
I think he was gonna hit you with that stick.
I think so too.
I see that stick.
Damn, I thought we was friends.
What?
So Brett's gonna put this away and he'll end the 10 ball set. We'll be back in just a few minutes here with the 9 ball set. I didn't forget about you. They're just taking a little break before they start the 9-ball set. They just kind of started wandering back in, so they're getting ready to head this way. We're live here at Wise Guys for a TNT fight night. Brett's up 2-0. He won the 8-ball and the 10-ball. Getting ready to play. They're getting ready to play the 9-ball set here. One more race to 7. Mitch is looking to try to get himself on the board. Get this. So there we go. I'm messing with some stuff here, trying to fix some stuff up. I apologize if you guys are seeing that flash. I'm not sure if it's happening in live or not on my camera feed. I don't know if my wire's goofy or what the deal is. So don't forget to check out. I threw a link up there in the chat box. Go check out RACKEM Billiard Apparel on Facebook. Search RACKEM Billiards Apparel, all one word. You can search them. Or you can go to Google and just type in RACKEM. It'll get you to them. Some great designs, some great variety of different kinds of apparel that you can get there, and they look really cool. I'm a big fan of his logo, his design. I really like it. It looks really neat. So definitely go check that out if you're a big billiards apparel person. You like collecting that different stuff. Those guys are definitely worth checking out. They've got some, like I said, some really good choices. Real good delivery times. So check them out. Check them on Facebook. You can get right to their shop from their Facebook page, and you want to definitely like his page and follow it because they do some really cool drawings and stuff over there. They just finished a drawing where they gave some stuff away, and so you definitely want to go over there and give them a like and check it out. We'll be at some action coming up here real quick, so hang tight. We'll be right there. They're getting ready to wander up there right now.
Hey, get the car ready, put it in drive. Again, Mitch, but you're right this one time.
Yeah, it's been known to happen a time or two. See if I can screw this one up.
Probably don't.
I do not like the spot. Somebody pounded the hell out of it.
I did. I pounded that bitch.
All right, here we go. They're racking it up.
That was hilarious.
Looks like Brett won the flip for the break on the first 9-ball set. So they're racing to 7 in this as well. You see Mitch is up 2-0. And we're getting ready to start the 9-ball here. So appreciate you coming by and watching our TNT Fight Night. Say if you're in and you're logged in on your browser, you should be able to see the comments and you can talk to us. Otherwise, the easiest way to do it from your phone is to use the app and make sure that you're logged in, or at least on the app on your phone. You can join us in the chat room, talk to us, and talk crap along with these guys because they're really back there talking each other up. It's quite interesting. So I apologize for any language you might hear from them. So just so you know, here we go. 9-ball set up. Brett's breaking the first one. Nice break. Now I have not asked them what they're doing for the 9-ball break. I will find out here after this first rack. Typically the bottom corners don't count. They usually count middle and up, but we don't know what they're doing. We'll find out. Maybe we'll just find out together. Maybe we won't ask him. Maybe we'll just see what happens. So Brett breaks dry. Cue ball's down the corner. I think Mitch can get a shot at the 1.
I don't know your dad. Be quiet out there.
I didn't hear him call a push, so he decides to go ahead and give a whack at it.
What the hell is going on here?
Well, I mean, I don't want you to sit there the whole time.
Maybe he's losing a shot.
That's how you get back to me.
I remember at 9-ball,
you see there?
unless specified, is pretty much a game of slop.
I'm doing everything I can. I eat a lot. I drink a lot.
You know what? I was gonna say you're all right, but
So they can pretty much
I just
poke and pray
I was
here.
just trying to get a hit.
Something just has to go in. They still have the push shot on the break, but after that, they don't have to call anything. They can just wail away at stuff. Gave ball in hand up there. You saw the 2-ball move just a little bit. I think it was a 2-ball. Yeah, no, it was a 2-ball. He clipped the 2-ball with the cue ball trying to get out of there, so he got a ball in hand.
stroke the hell out of it.
And like I said, they don't have to call anything, so
Pound it hard.
That'd be more strategy.
excuse me. Plays a combination on the.
Hey, it's just bracky, guy. Just bracky.
Hey man, hold up. Did you just shoot the 4-ball?
Huh?
Never mind. I figured it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry about that. I was checking that.
Sorry, bud. Didn't mean to tell you that. I did, but I shot a combo, right?
He shot the combo, and I even talked about it and didn't even realize it. So my bad. Just double check him. Throw Brett off a little bit. Ooh.
Don't sell. We need to invest in a Cyclops set.
We need a TV setup all of them. All of the color. It's a little different.
Get that nice little pink 4-ball and a
Right.
blue 7-ball.
He takes a whack at the 5. He's gonna get lucky.
Oh,
Look at
come on,
this.
Give me a break.
Oh.
Got a break.
Yeah.
If I would have made that 5-ball, I was set. I was set.
Just because you push iron it.
Well, Mitch is really hoping to get on the board here after that skunking he took in the 10-ball. He did manage to get on the board during the 8-ball. He won, I believe it was 7-3 was the score for that. Comes around, gets a little tap on the 6. Probably rolled a little farther than he wanted to. You stopping by and you're hanging out, make sure you say hey in the chat room.
Yep, you're welcome.
He whacks at the 6, doesn't quite get it, but he leaves Brett a nice tough shot at it. Brett gets a good hit, catches a 6.
Hey,
Oh, look at this.
I was just getting hit and I fucked you horribly.
Well, you got hit, but you didn't share.
I don't even think I need to do any commentary. We just let these guys talk it out and
Listen,
figure it all out from
you
there.
like you're all right, but we're gonna have some problems if that's how it's gonna be.
Obviously, I wouldn't be surprised.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
That's your friend. I don't even know his name, but I fucking love that guy. Lucas? Oh, you're Lucas from the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's disinvited at this point.
No, you're invited. You're invited.
So one of our viewers from earlier in the chat room has actually showed up in person and is now talking mad crap from in person.
You just don't worry about it.
He's playing.
Ball in hand?
That's ball in hand, bud.
So
He said, I
Mitch
didn't
takes
mean
a
to say
swing
that.
at it and misses and gets the ball in hand.
Oh, and text that horrible.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh,
You know what? You know
it's
what?
on my Facebook.
Exactly. Anyway, alright.
Let's see what you can do. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
probably like your friend.
Somebody does.
So Brett's gonna probably get this 9-ball here, play off the 8.
Usually it
Oh.
takes a little while for people to warm
He's gonna
up.
get lucky. Oh,
Yeah?
almost got lucky there. 8-ball almost
Yeah,
dropped
but
out.
3 weeks ago, I was like, oh, we're on a live feed? Great. Here, guys, here's the feed. And then I shoot the 8-ball real quick. Yeah, well, I'm just kidding. Don't worry about that. This is a guy that's
that ball.
Oh,
Mitch is gonna try to play this. Hits it. Comes back a little more than I think he probably wanted to.
Yeah?
That's some Brett shape right there.
is coaching allowed?
It does.
Because I almost accidentally.
So he's
Fuck yeah, coaching.
No one to matter. Anytime.
see.
Yeah, you
Hey, being 9-ball, he doesn't have to call anything. He can just kind of give her a poke and see what happens, I guess.
It's not, it would be something.
He's gonna call it anyhow.
You ain't gotta call it.
I know I
If
don't.
it goes, you're good.
It's not gonna
It didn't go.
No, just misses her.
Well,
Yeah, he's gonna leave that one for Brett.
that's called a beautiful Brett setup. The chicken rounds. You're gonna take that 9-ball off 4 rails and plant it on that corner right
I'm
there.
gonna do 3 rails in that corner.
No, you're gonna take it 4 rails.
Oh.
And I
And
left you a
5
bad
too.
shot.
5 it is.
Well, it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure I really even need to say anything. I'll just let you guys listen to them for a while. So Mitch is gonna step up. He's gonna try to play this 9 ball.
Hey, listen, you just see
Guessing
what
he's gonna
happens.
try to bank it one corner or the
The
other.
valley table, that's it. If we played on a diamond,
That's usually just a.
Yeah.
I like diamond tables.
Don't shoot on a Gandy.
I don't think I've ever shot one of those.
Well, you have to come up to my house. Things like shooting into
Don't
pillows.
do it as a trap.
Alright, well,
Terrible.
we're just gonna smash it. We call it good.
Hey.
Oh, is he gonna get it?
That was
What?
not.
Oh! It depends on who you're talking to here.
That was your just kidding shot.
Yeah, just kidding. Just kidding.
Just kidding shot, as they call it.
Mulligan.
Over there you go. Brett puts that one away to take a 1-0 lead in the 9 ball.
Hello.
Best 2 out of 3. Oh, wait.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Best,
Something like
best
that.
7 out of 13.
Oh.
Well,
It
geez.
could be best 7 out
I'm not giving a very good show here, bud.
of 14.
Nah. Step it up, buddy, step it up.
Well, damn it, I said, the next drink I should order water.
I thought this was gonna be like a carryover night, you guys have to come back tomorrow night and finish it off, you know?
Yeah, me too, but, you know.
Nope, I got bags tomorrow night, there ain't no
It
carrying
was gonna be
on.
hill every round.
Well,
No.
Why not?
I gotta go rock.
Oh, whatever.
All right. So here comes Mitch to break the second rack of this one. Brett's up 1-0.
He's gonna need me on Thursday, don't wanna punch me.
Yeah.
Punch. You know.
Yeah, we don't.
He
do
drives
that.
it.
What the fuck?
Sweet break.
I'm pushing.
yeah, you
You hear
would.
Brett calls he's gonna push because there's not much to play there, so
Hilarious will enjoy it.
he pushes
Got
out.
hit though,
That's
bud.
hilarious.
I didn't hit it.
No,
You
he
did
pushed.
No?
It's a push though, so.
Oh,
If
oh,
he shoot
good
it
call.
or you shoot it,
Yeah. that's
I'll
cool.
gladly take the shot.
Yeah, you would.
He's starting to sound like you.
I've been rubbing off there.
Hey, don't insult me, alright?
That would be an improvement.
Damn, guys.
Shoot you if I were you.
Oh mercy!
He's used to this.
Did not leave himself very good on that 2 ball.
Don't worry. Don't feed it, Tom. What are you doing?
You just shut your mouth.
Alright, that's not gonna happen. We both know.
Hey, you just don't worry about it.
Too bad.
What the hell?
He's gonna try to kick at it here. Hits a kick.
That
I'm
was the
just
only way to
playing
go.
some fucking safety. You just don't worry about it.
Gives Brett a tough shot here.
Whatever
You
works.
got a safety card again.
Yeah, I've been, yeah. Yeah, where's that in my pocket? You got that made up yet?
What works is getting the fucking ball apart.
I'll bring the safety card.
Change
and
up the
just kidding
scoreboard.
card.
It's getting
Oh,
it's hard
good
for me to
deal.
read
So we better
I
leave
know
it.
too, that we'd be like a big fan.
it. Brett just taps the 2 a little bit.
Just
Just
bring
kind
the
of,
whole
Stack for
safety
Brett.
card.
I'm ready for Brett. I'm like, I got my safety card.
I got 3,000 of them.
Every other shot. Safety.
Make
Safety.
sure you bring about 100 just kidding cards.
Yeah, I'll probably lose one.
100?
At least.
It's not probably
Well,
Get it a 6 ball. Fuck yeah. I like this shit.
Welcome.
Get in there, 8, 2. Go, 2.
Oh, wow.
come on.
Wow. Give it some bounce.
Brett's putting it away now.
You're getting some good commentary at least.
Oh, I've had fun.
Oh, good.
We're enjoying them.
Glad you're
commercials.
having
Fun. That's all that matters.
Yeah? You're gonna have fun putting that 7 right into that side rail. That's what's up. You said you like them titties. Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead. You got them titties all day.
I fucking love titties.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I do.
It's all right.
These ones on the table.
Hey, you know
are
what?
fast.
You can have them titties. I like to get in the hole.
Alright.
Oh my goodness.
You didn't know that, Brett.
I'm not even sure. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I'm not betting over playing pool no more.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey, you trying to say this game's gonna get a lot more friendly or what?
It's gonna get a lot more friendly. Right across the feed, we're about to play
We may
strip
have to
pool.
break away for an extremely long commercial break at this rate.
I got Mitch excited.
Uh-oh.
Fucking
Mitch,
make that shot
Mitch has
for
got a
us.
chance to get on the board.
You better believe
Let's see
it.
if he can keep it. Let's see if he can keep everything on the table here.
This is my break.
And he does it. Mitch is on the board.
Oh my. Fuck, I'll even move it.
Ties it up 1-1. All right, here we go. Third rack of this set. It's all tied up 1-1. Brett breaks and looks like he dropped something. I heard it. Looks like he played a little defensive shot. Runs up one ball down the table. He's gonna try to kick at it. Ooh, nice shot. Look at this. Mitch stepping it up now. Nice kick. Oh, he didn't help himself at all with the... Oh, he can get the 2 ball. I didn't notice that was it right there. Ooh, just misses there. So and leaves him shot for Mitch.
He's still got that squeak.
Doctor says it's okay.
As long as they're healthy, we're good.
You gotta let the doctor play with him.
Hey, there you go. See?
Hey, there's a Mitch I know.
Hey, you know what's up. Put tag it in the corner. Put tag it in the corner.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Thought he was a little more hung up than that.
I
He
had
manages
a camera shot.
to get that 3 ball. Now he's gonna play this 4. Now he's gonna have to play.
We see you lose every week. You get the camera shot, we see you lose every week.
Sees.
Oh,
think
I
he's-
try not to be on the TV
he's
table.
trying to-
Bud
yeah.
wants to embarrass me. He says your bitch ass going on the TV table so you can get whipped.
Looking at where he needs to be for a 5 because got a real little window to get to it. So
I know. I wish it was louder.
I think he did it. Look at that. Very nice sleeve. Brings it right back to pretty straight. Can get that pretty cleanly.
Yeah.
See, the problem is he tries to make it quiet.
And he does with that nice shot.
Not that. Because they play the music in the background.
Mitch is really knuckled down here now. He doesn't want to go out. He wants to get one of these sets.
Now on Facebook.
He's really knuckled down. So
We're not on Facebook anymore.
Right, YouTube.
oh, rattles the 7. Catches the rail a little early.
Go.
Tries to cheat the pocket a little. Cheated the pocket a little too much. I don't think he tried
Does a
to.
good job right here.
She does. Had it once upon a time.
Brett pockets a 7, comes back across the table for the 8 ball, and he's got to be careful that he doesn't
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Grandpa must have had a good time then.
Plays that real
There you
nicely,
go,
but
bud.
doesn't get back across to that
Got it
nine
all
ball
day.
quite like he needed to.
Yeah. Let's
It's
see.
gonna be a tricky one. He's gonna try to cut it.
Told ya. That was beautiful. That was
Told
beautiful.
ya.
I like it. I like it. Hey, maybe we are friends.
Fuck yeah, we are.
All day.
All day.
There it is.
Oh my God, look at, he went to the side rail.
Oh, look! Look
Look at that.
Oh!
Down.
Hey! Hey, how about that? How about that?
Maybe he'll make it to the
I
side
don't know about
pocket.
that. We'll see about that.
You don't know about that?
You're right.
Mine? Mine? I don't think so.
you would be out of business.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I should have turned that on sooner. Sorry about that.
Paycheck, buddy.
Dealing with some stuff.
Hey.
So we're in the 5th rack of this match, and it's going back and forth. It's all tied up 2-2 in the 9-ball set. The last set, they played the 8-ball first, the 10-ball, and now they're playing the 9-ball. Brett took the first 2. Took the 10-ball with prejudice, I guess. He went 7-0 there.
You better work on them knee pads. Get them worn out.
Mitch finally got back on the scoreboard here in the 9-ball set. He scored a couple in the 8-ball. And again, I apologize for we missed that first part of the match. Hopefully you got to see. We tried to get it up as quick as we could there. We had it up on Facebook for a little while.
He said, oh man, come on.
Hey, if you're on wheels, you can make more money in a short time frame.
No, my.
He knows how to make some overtime.
That's efficiency.
Oh, it's getting a little weird back
That's where it's
there.
at. Alright.
He's big enough.
Coming up with, obviously their pool game's not supporting them, so. All right, so Mitch gonna step back up the table. He's got a shot to 6. Kind of lost what I was looking at there. I did throw those links into the chat room again for you guys. You'll see the RACKEM Billiard Apparel link to their Facebook page. Definitely want to go check those guys out. Really cool designs. I like his logo. I like the one I've got there, and he's got a couple variations on it on a lot of the really cool shirts and hoodies and things that he has. I really like them. If you're a fan of pool, billiards, apparel, and stuff like that, you definitely want to go check them out. You can go over their Facebook page, and it'll take you right to their website where you can shop and order. Delivery time is real quick, so definitely check that out. Really cool stuff. The way his designs and his colors all work together on some of the stuff. He's got some really nice tournament style shirts that you could hook up and wear for a tournament. For your nationals and regionals and stuff like that. They're really nice. So definitely want to check those guys out. Real nice to have them on board as a new friend of TNT. So definitely check them out. Let them know TNT sent you over that way. And of course, I put our Facebook link in there and the link to our donation page. And with that one, Brett jumps up 3-2 now. So they're racing to 7 here in their last set. It's 9-ball. Race to 7. Brett's up 3-2 now. But anything that you can share with us, it doesn't have to be much. It helps us. It goes right back into the stream. It's not a paycheck for me. It just goes right back into doing stuff for the stream to help make it better, help maintain the equipment, help get us to more venues, to bring you more pool. The sport just doesn't get the coverage that it deserves, and I really want to get it out. I want to get it out there. I want more people to see what's going on, and I especially want to, at this level, this is where these things start. They move up. Going to these local pool halls and pool, venues and stuff like that, and bring you action like this. People who just love to play the game, and they come together and they'll play, and I just, anything we can do to grow the sport and bring it to the attention of people to see that, and it's still getting played. There's still people with the passion and people that play and enjoy it and have fun and enjoy each other, and everything they do is to improve their game, and that's what we want to do is, so anything you can do to help us out, stop by that Streamlabs link down there in the chat room. It's really kind of cool. You can interact with us by with your tips. You can depending on what you do, there's different levels of things you can do, and of course, like I said, you'll be added to the list of our donations, and we'll start rolling those through and during our streams. And when you do it during the stream, you'll see it slide across there. I'll show you real quick, and you help us fill up our little jar there. You make a donation, you'll see it going across the screen right there. It'll say, tell us how awesome you were, and it'll drop some coins in there. And of course, if you're a new subscriber, it'll tell us on there and tell everybody else how awesome you are, saying that you subscribe to the stream, and it'll drop a cool little TNT coin in there. So check out that link, see what you can do. Like I said, anything is greatly appreciated. And like I said, our goal is just to cover as much as we can and never charge anybody for it. I want, my goal is to cover as much pool as I can to bring you, you know, as much of it as I can and never have to charge you. I mean, and like I said, I know it sounds weird to talk about donations and then say, you know, I don't want to charge you, because it sounds a little odd, but you know, it helps. I do everything I can, and I do it because I love the sport. I do it as much as I can to cover it. I go out of my way to. That was a nice shot, actually. Left him a shot at it, but it's a tough one, that's for sure. But like I said, I love the sport. I love bringing, especially games like this. You know, our tournaments and stuff like that are always fun too. I love, you know, when we get those big groups together and we can show you guys like our memorial tournaments and our benefit tournaments and things like that. These matches I really like because I really like seeing two people face off. We've had a couple really good ones, and I'm really looking forward to more. So if you want and to challenge somebody and you want to have it streamed, get a hold of us. Just hit us up on our Facebook page. You can request an appointment there. It's not limited to just Tuesday nights. And I know originally when we started it was called Tuesday Night Fights. And you're not limited to this venue either. We are willing to travel within reason. So you know, like I said, if you set something up with somebody, work it out, request the time and request the appointment. You can go to our Facebook page. There's a booking information there. If I can find it, I will throw that link up as well. And we'll work it from there. You know, like I said, we'll come to your venue. You know, if you get somewhere you like, as long as they've got access to some internet, Wi-Fi, or something, we can get it up there and stream your grudge match. We'll do everything. If you give us a good week or two to promote it, we'll make you up some cool flyers, some keepsake flyers if you'd like, and we'll put them out there, put them on our page, put them in our streams here during our weekly tournaments, and we'll promote them so people know they're coming, and we'll get them up there, and we'll make a little show of it for you. And with that, Brett jumps up 4-2. And speaking of, here's one of our next fight night challenges. Our own Miss TNT, Christina Tucker and Bryant Lilly, are going to be doing a race to 7 8-ball coming up at the end of the month, June 30th. They're going to do that one in the afternoon. It's going to be about, I think, let's see, 1 o'clock. They're going to do that right here at Wise Guys. And that'll be interesting. Those two are, where they actually came up with that match during for entertainment's sake. They came up with that match during a heated discussion during our in-house Sunday league here at Wise Guys. So that ought to be interesting. I think they were trying to settle a conversation, and it turned into a little grudge match that they'll be having. So here comes Brett. He's going to break rack 7 of this set. He's up 4-2 in a race to 7 in 9-ball. They are just... I'm almost afraid to let you guys back there on the mic and listen to them because they're starting to get a little crazy. So Brett drops the 1 in the side there. Kind of cuts himself. The 2 balls, he can hit it. Let's see if he calls push or just hits at it.
I had the mound card out once earlier.
He gets a hit at it. Goes in and
No,
knocks.
I'm just gonna push, and if I get a hit, push it down there. That was good. If not, at least I don't get a foul on me.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did call a push, I believe. So Mitch can shoot at it if he wants, or make Brett come back and do it. Now see, I think I looked at it a little more because of that 3-ball being where it's at.
Fucking you're a fucking dumbass. That's my teammate. I only have dumbass.
Uh-oh.
See, I only have
Fell
dumbass.
right into Brett's
Hey,
trap
you're
there.
welcome, bud.
Cut that 2-ball, came back down, scratched his Brett ball in hand here. Brett makes a quick look at that 3-ball in hand. He's got the 4 balls just up past the 5 here on the side. He should be able to cut that pretty easily running up there. Oh, there's that commentary curse for those of you wondering if it actually works or not. Don't forget, if you stopped in to see us and you're checking us out on the app, you should be able to jump in that chat box and jump in the conversation with us. Mitch gets a nice hit on the 4, not to give up ball in hand. Leaves a tricky little, not too tricky, but a tricky little cut. Brett drops her in there pretty good. Comes back for the 5. Oh, I see what my problem is. There we go. That was what my issue was. So he gets that 5. He's got looking at how to get onto the 8. He's got a kind of funky cut on the 7 here. Comes down off the rail and cuts the 7 up in the corner. Comes down off the rail. He's gonna an all right shot. The 8. It's not quite a scratch shot, but it's gonna be close. He's gonna probably puts a little spin on it. Brings the cue ball back down around. He should be able to. He's got his choice of pocket. Probably take it all the way up. Oh! Rattles it. Gets lucky with the leave. Keeps it off the pocket. Up on the rails. He's going to force a bank shot here. If you were... You could almost just tap this into the rail. Oh, look at this. Nice shot. Mitch comes back, gets himself up on the board again with a nice little bank shot on the 9 ball. All right, so Mitch breaks up the 8th rack of this set. 4-3. Brett's up. Back to the trouble with the 1 ball there for a second. Mitch is having a little bit of. Thank you for everybody stop by and watch here. Don't forget, if you're in there watching, jump in that chat box, be part of the conversation. I say I keep jumping back to that mic back there, so I'm just warning you. You never know what you're going to hear. So, oh, look at that. Just know that when I do click it on, you start hearing them. You're bound to hear just about anything right now. So. They've been quite comical and provided their own little commentary. Brett scratches in the corner and gives Mitch ball in hand here.
You're just about anything.
You never know what's gonna come out of these dumb fuckers' mouths.
Jesus.
So Brett gives Mitch ball in hand. Mitch plays the 4 ball on the side. He's got the 6 down in the corners. Now, every time I've said this, all he needs to do is kind of just roll the 7, let this cue ball play the 6 into the corner. Let the cue ball just kind of follow it up, maybe play off the rail just a little bit so he can shoot the 7 all the way up. Every time I've said that, he's managed to launch every ball he made contact with off the table. So let's see how this works out for him today. A little farther up than I would have liked, but now I think he can probably just cut that into the side.
Now, I hit it too hard if he was gonna shoot.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
I'm gonna shoot, so it's all right.
Right. I understand.
Discussing his leave. So he's just gonna tap her into the side
I'm
here.
sorry, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Play the 8 ball. Should play the 8 ball in the corner and
That 7 ball wasn't important.
just
No.
roll it a
That
little.
ball was the important one.
Yeah?
Should just be able to roll this. Let this cue ball roll just a little bit.
Uh-oh. Oh, I
Get
missed
it off the rail. That should be
I
alright.
thought you missed it.
Ah,
I couldn't
come
count shit
on.
from here, but I just assumed you missed
As long as he doesn't try to,
I figured
as long as he
Listen,
follows
bud, you
the
better
cue
just
ball,
take some lessons,
you know,
alright?
follows the 9 bar, you know, or like runs the
You
cue
better
ball
just
up
take
with
some
a little bit of top.
Hey,
He
who's not
should
giving
stay
you
out of the
lessons
side
here?
pocket, okay.
At this point, I'm almost thinking your wife could. I mean, come on now.
Now that's a stretch.
They have definitely been talking some mad crap between the two of them for quite a minute here, so we'll see if Mitch can tie this up. Oh, and he rattles it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Shit.
Go
I
ahead.
don't believe the best shot here.
That's the realest shit we said all day.
It's gonna be tough. Oh,
Oh,
Brett gets it.
I feel like a 9-ball
So
blunt game.
Brett's
I'll
up
tell you
5
what.
to 3.
That was a good shot. Ah, you don't know what's up.
I'm gonna let you guys listen to them for a second.
That was a fucking beautiful shot.
You're good.
That's what it is.
I wish I had a beautiful shot in front of me. Right? Both my goddamn glasses are empty. What the hell's wrong with you?
You just had a full one, so.
Yeah.
Well,
Like literally,
That's
I mean, you've got a wife. You gotta pretend at least.
Pretend to be your wife?
No.
I mean, goddamn, I need a gopher.
I don't think go for
I hear the bartender's not single, so.
I don't look like shit. We gotta take a lot of
Congratulations for her. Hey, bartender, you're not single? She's not listening.
She don't have no shit to give about what you're saying.
Nope. Except, she has shit to give that I lost that fucking one game. I walk up to go to the back and come back, she's like, you lost. I'm like, yep, I did. I realized that when we made the 9 ball.
That's because everybody.
These guys are cracking me up. So here comes Brett breaking the 9th set of this rack. Race to 7. He's up 5 to 3 now. Monster break, but I don't think he's gonna get anything at all in the fall. And the 4 ball parks itself right in front of the cue ball. So I'm foreseeing a push. So Mitch is going to come to the table and he's going to decide if he's going to try to push or try to hit the 1 ball. See what he decides to do here.
I'm not driving, I can drink some more, Rich. Maybe I can't
Can
drive.
you stop bringing it up though?
What?
You break my heart every time.
Oh, well, quit being on antibiotics for an ear infection.
But
Push out.
You definitely have ear function, I agree with that.
I'm just.
Mitch calls a push.
Let me see, let me check this out before I decide.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Brett decides to go ahead and
Go
hit
ahead,
it.
miss.
I'm gonna miss.
You
Then
are
he
the
missed
choke
rip.
master.
Oh!
The master from hell.
I got you one penny that I will take one more ball on this table before this game's over with.
I got another penny that says that this is not.
Wow, man. Wow.
Hey, your friend is becoming way more cooler by the admit it to me in my book.
Yeah. Who needs enemies when you got friends?
No shit.
Oh my goodness, these guys are just full of it tonight back there. And I'm starting to realize why I don't usually use the microphone back there. Don't forget, check us out. I got the links in the comment section there for the Facebook page for us and the donation page, the tip page as I like to call it. Donation just, excuse me. Donation sounds weird to me. You can check that out. And there's also a Facebook link up there for RACKEM Billiard Apparel. Definitely go check those guys out if you're a fan of really cool pool billiard clothing. You want to check them out. Like I said, I love the way that his logo is set up and the way he incorporates it in different styles into the stuff he has. And he has a really great selection of t-shirts and hoodies and pullovers and sweatshirts and stuff like that. So you definitely want to go and check that out. He's got some really good delivery times. He's where is he? Alabama. Yeah, Alabama. So things get around pretty quick if you order, so there's not a lot of waiting for it. So you go over to that Facebook page and it'll take you right over to, you can go right from his Facebook page to go shopping and find some cool stuff. He's got some really nice shirts. I mean, like real nice tournament style shirts, good national shirts and things like that. So definitely check him out there. He's a really nice guy. I had a nice conversation with him last night. He's loves the sport, loves playing, and loves to do what he can to support it and grow it. So anybody like that's a friend of TNT's. So definitely go check them out. RACKEM Billiard Apparel. Brett's looking at this 7-9 and puts it away, and that'll jump him up 6-3. And he's on the hill. All right, so here we go. Mitch is going to break rack 10 of this set. Race to 7. Brett's on the hill, 6-3. Mitch is going to have to step it up if he doesn't want this to end right now. Here he goes. Nice break. Puts away the 5 ball. Looks like he's got a shot on the 1. He's got the 3-4 kind of tied up down here underneath the 8 in the corner. Looks like it's the 2 and the 6 ball up by the 1. Let's see if I can get a look here. Yeah. Look at the 2-6-1 up here right off the side. Oh, excuse me. I apologize for that one. So he gets the 1 up in the corner, came back, bumped the 2 a little bit. I think he can still get at it. The trick's going to be getting the 2 ball and able to get a shot on the 3, and I think, yep, he managed it. So he should be able to kick this 3 into the 4 and get the 4 ball. Let's see if as long as he doesn't clip the 8 first, he'll be all right. Oh, Christmas. He wham blasted the poo out of that, but I think, look at this, he's going to get lucky. He's going to hide that 3 ball from Brett with the 6 and cover up the cue ball with the 6 ball. Brett's going to take a look at this here. And as I said, don't forget, if you would like to get in on one of these fight night challenges and play somebody, bring somebody, call somebody out, a little grudge match or whatever it might be, check us out on Facebook. There's a book now button right up the top. You can click on streaming services for the service, then look for an available date. Set it up. Like I said, remember, we're not limiting you to a certain day. Obviously it has to be one of the days that we're available. And it's definitely not limited just to here. We can accommodate most places. We'll travel within reason. Understand that if it's too far, we might require you to but we within reason we'll check out your venue as long as we have access to the internet, Wi-Fi or otherwise. We can accommodate locations. Either way, whether or not we can commentate for you or not, that's all dependent on the crowd at the time and the music and things like that, because anybody who's watched a TNT stream before knows that we fall victim to the music quite often. We have to keep the video up. We have to be careful that we don't get too much music played in the background right now. So again, I apologize for the flash you keep seeing. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I'm tracking down. I think. Look at this. Mitch with a combination on the 9-ball, jumps up 4-6 now, so he's not out of it. I'm almost scared to turn the mic back on back there because I can hear him. Oh, Brett rattles that one in the corner, leaves it wide open for Mitch. There's a little mess down here by where the balls were racked. The 3, 8, 7, 9 ball are kind of tied, not tied up, but they're in a bunch there. It's got the 1 ball, the 6 is just there next to it, and the 2's up at the top of the table along with the 5 ball. Brett gets ball in hand here. He's going to play the 1 ball. Oh, he might have hurt himself there. Brett knew he fouled it, so he just drove it home, tried to drive it to the corner anyhow. He double tapped the cue ball. He tapped it, was going to foul it. The way he hit it, he was going to foul. So Brett. So Mitch has got ball in hand now. He's going to play the 3 ball here. was wrong. That was the 4 ball up there. I thought that was the 2 ball. See, we should just be cutting this. I think what happened, I think Brett was shooting up at the 4. Might have realized that it was the wrong ball and tapped the cue ball. And Mitch's got a good chance of getting out if he knuckles down now. This has been a little more, I'd say a little more of a fun match than it was really much grudgy. Ooh, tapped that 7 ball really funky. I'd almost, here I would almost, on this you know you can bank it. I would almost just hit it a little, drive the 7 up. Oh, he tried to cut it. I would have, I personally think I would have just little hit, drove the 7 into the rail and banked it off the rail back around the other side of the 8 and 9 and left the cue ball behind the 8 and the 9. Of course, on a kick at it, but that's why I'm on this side of the microphone. Brett's got a good chance of finishing this off. He's one little cut away. And with that, Brett takes it 7-4 with an overall total of 3-0. He won all 3 sets. He won the 8-ball set 7-3, I believe it was. The 10-ball set he won 7-0, and you just saw 7-4 there on the 9-ball set. Don't forget, if you want to challenge somebody and like to have it streamed, hit us up. You can check us out on Facebook. The link's there in the comments. And at some point tonight, I'll get on there and I'll put all those links in our description so they're easier to find. All you have to do is hit us up if you ever like to find more information about becoming a stream sponsor or a table sponsor for a weekly tournament or a sponsor of any sort. Just go ahead and hit us up. You can email us, check us out on our Facebook page. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. But, yeah, you can, I don't even remember what I was saying, so we'll move on to the next thing.
I'll say 10-4 when it's done.
Coming up, our next Fight Night Challenge is Mr. Lilly and Miss Tucker. They'll be playing a race to 7 and 8 ball. We'll be doing that about 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon, June 30th. So you'll be able to catch that. We'll stream that. And if you're lucky, you might just get to see some of our Sunday league action as well. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. We really appreciate you coming out. If you click on the bell, it will keep you up with all your notifications, or turn on your notifications to keep up with all of our latest, our latest and upcoming streams. And don't forget, we're here Friday nights, every Friday night here at Wise Guys for our 8-ball tournament. You can get pre-registered for that at budiswiser.net. Check out our friends at RACKEM Billiard Apparel on Facebook. Search RACKEM Billiards Apparel on Facebook. There's a link in the comment section. Like I said, there will be put the links up in our description as well. Really appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great night.